The thing in the static. Emma's grandmother left her the old television when she died. A massive wooden console from the 1960s, the kind that weighed 200 pounds and doubled as furniture. Emma almost threw it away. But something made her keep it. Nostalgia. Maybe her grandmother had loved that TV. She plugged it in more out of curiosity than anything else. The screen flickered to life with a wash of static and a high-pitched whine. No channels, of course. Everything was digital now, just snow and noise. Emma was about to turn it off when she saw something in the static. A face. It was there for just a second, the suggestion of eyes, a mouth, then gone. Emma blinked. Probably just pareidolia. The human brain seeing patterns where none existed. She switched it off and went to bed. But the TV turned itself back on at midnight. Emma woke to the sound of static flooding her apartment. She stumbled into the living room and found the TV on, the screen writhing with gray and white noise. The remote didn't work. She had to physically push the power button to make it stop. The next night, the same thing. Midnight, exactly, static blaring. And this time, when Emma looked at the screen, she definitely saw something. Not a face, faces, plural, dozens of them, pressing against the screen from the inside, mouths open and silent screams. She unplugged the TV, problem solved, except at midnight. It turned on anyway. The static was different now. Underneath the white noise, Emma could hear something, voices, whispering, pleading. She pressed her ear closer to the speaker. "Let us out. Please let us out. We can't breathe. Let us out." Anna jerked back. She grabbed the TV cord, confirmed it was unplugged. The screen glowed brighter, the faces pressing harder against the glass. One of them looked familiar. Anna stepped closer. Her grandmother. The old woman's face filled the screen, distorted by static, but unmistakable. Her mouth moved, forming words Emma could barely hear over the noise. Don't watch the static, that's how it gets you." "Grandma?" Emma whispered. "I watched Tulum back in '67. It was just static, just noise, but I couldn't look away. And then I saw something in it, something that saw me back. It's been waiting and waiting in the space between channels, and now..." The image fractured. Her grandmother's face twisted, cold backward into the static as if sucked down a drain. Other faces surged forward, younger faces, older faces, faces from different eras. A man in 1950s glasses, a teenager with 1980s hair, a child in Victorian dress. They all pressed against the screen, fingers splaying against the glass from the inside. "Your turn," it whispered in unison. "Your turn to watch, your turn to see." Emma grabbed a blanket and threw it over the TV, covering the screen. The static continued, but at least she couldn't see the faces anymore. She backed away, grabbed her phone, and left the apartment. She stayed at a friend's house that night, and the next, on the third day, she hired movers to take the TV away. They hauled it down 4 flights of stairs and loaded it into their truck. "Dump it," Emma said. "I don't care where, just get rid of it." She felt relief for the first time in days. It was over. That night, in her friend's apartment, Emma couldn't sleep. She scrolled through her phone, through social media, through news articles, just trying to exhaust herself. At 11:57, she opened a video. Some viral clip. She wasn't really paying attention. The video froze, buffering, the screen filled with that familiar gray and white snow. Just for a second, just a glitch. But Emma saw the faces, and they saw her. Her phone screen went dark, then blazed back to life. Every app she owned opened at once. Video apps, photo apps, her camera, every screen filled with static. The faces pressed against the glass, against every piece of glass, her phone, the TV behind her, the laptop across the room, even the microwave display in the kitchen. Its tiny screen writhing with impossible images. Did you really think it lived on the TV? The voices whispered from every speaker. We live in the static, in the noise, in every empty signal and dead channel. And now that you've seen us. Emma looked at her hands, her skin flickered gray and white dancing across her palms. She could feel herself dissolving into noise, into absence, into the space between signals. Now you're part of the static too. Her friend found the apartment empty the next morning. Emma's phone sat on the coffee table, screen dark. When she picked it up to call the police, it turned on by itself. Just static. But if you look closely, really closely, you could see a new face in the noise. A young woman with Emma's eyes, mouth open and a silent scream, hands pressed against the glass, waiting for the next person to watch. Waiting for midnight.